Hi dear students, in this session we are going to learn about determiners in English. So I will give you some examples, then you can understand what are the determiners in English. For example, a telegram was sent to Ahmed. An umbrella was bought for Sida. The sun is just rising. In these sentences, a and the are called articles. They are essentially demonstrative adjectives. A and are called indefinite articles and the is called the definite article. A and an are called indefinite article because they are used when we do not specify which particular person or thing we are referring to. The person or thing remains indefinite, that is, not specifically defined. Another example, I saw a man standing on the road. That means some man, not definite. He said he would have an orange. Any orange, not definite. But when you say the boy who was run over was a student of this school, you are referring to a particular boy and hence the definite article is used. This is called the definite article because it is used to refer to a particular person or thing. So we are using the as a definite article and indefinite articles are a and an. A is used with words beginning with a consonantal sound. These include words which begin with consonants including Y and also H when it is pronounced as a boy, a horse, a human being, a historical novel, a yard, a yellow paper, and so on. So in this session, I am planning to teach you from page number, your workbook, from the page number 25 to 29. So now you can take your workbook, page number 25. Check this out. Determiners. Read the following conversation and note the words in italics. My pen is lost. May I take a pen from your pouch? There is no pen in that pouch. Take the ballpoint pen that is in the desk. I have a few fountain pens too. Here, take this one. Thank you. I will return the pen later. In the above conversation, the words in italics are determiners. Determiners are placed like attributive adjectives before a noun or noun phrase. Determiners function to indicate whether the noun or noun phrase being modified is general or particular. For example, an apple, the apple. Near or far from the speaker, this apple, that apple. Belonging to a particular number or quantity. One apple, many apples, etc. The following groups of words are called determiners. Articles a and the. They are called determiners in English. And demonstrative adjectives, this, that, these, those. They are called demonstrative adjectives in English. My, your, her, his, its, our, their. They are called possessive adjectives. And we can see what are quantitative adjectives in English. Little, much, some, no, any, half, enough. They are called quantitative adjectives. And we can see what are numeral adjectives. They are two: definite, cardinal and ordinal numbers, indefinite, all, some, no, many, etc. And distributive adjectives are each, every, either, neither, any, one, both, etc. Interrogative adjectives are what, which, and whose. And articles have two main functions. The main functions of the articles are to point out the noun or to determine whether the noun is general or particular. There are two types of articles: indefinite articles a and an, and definite articles the. A and an are known as indefinite article because they do not refer to any particular person, animal, place or thing. Examples: I bought a cycle. I bought a cycle. There is no specific idea about the cycle and simply we are telling a cycle, so I have used a here. I saw an elephant heading towards our fields. So the is called the definite article because it is used to refer to specific or particular person, animal, place or thing. Examples: the cycle I bought has a single gear. So here the cycle is very special. Okay, it is a particular cycle, so I have used here the cycle. Okay, the cycle. The elephant that entered our field ate up a few banana plants. So the elephant, that particular elephant that entered our field ate up a few banana plants. So we are giving some speciality to the elephant. So I have used here the. So it is called the definite article. Okay. An indefinite article is used according to the sound that begins the noun or adjective modifying the noun, not the following. A plus singular noun beginning with a consonant. For example, a girl, a village, a hotel, a year. An plus singular noun beginning with a vowel. An animal, an egg, an island, an otter, an umbrella. A plus singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. A university, a uniform, a user, a European. An plus singular noun starting with silent H and beginning with a vowel sound. An hour, an honor. A plus adjective beginning with consonant plus singular noun. A wild animal, a big elephant. An plus adjective beginning with a vowel plus singular noun. An amazing dog, an incredible man. An abbreviation beginning with a vowel sound. An MLA, an NCC cadet, an SDO, an FBI agent. And indefinite articles are used to convey the sense of one. I have a dog and two cats. And to convey the sense of each, my mother gives me 500 a month as pocket money. To refer to occupations, I am a teacher and my sister is an astronaut. To say something about all things of the kind, a cat likes to eat fish. It means that all cats like to eat fish. So you have to go through page number 26 and 27 and you have to understand, okay, what is the difference between using the definite article and indefinite articles. In some places, indefinite articles are not used. We can see which are the places we are not using indefinite articles. That means before uncountable nouns. For example, let me add sugar to your tea. Let me add sugar to your tea. And with the names of meals, I had breakfast early this morning. Before nouns that address a person or a group. Go slow, man. Before proper nouns, that means Fatima College, Mahatma Chowk, Mount Everest. And definite article is used the places. So now I am going to tell you in which places we have to use definite articles the. Okay, usually we are pronouncing as the and when it comes before a vowel sound, it is pronounced as the. Okay, so listen, before a particular noun already mentioned previously. I ate an avocado yesterday. This avocado was creamy and buttery. And when the with a singular countable noun represent a whole class of things. For example, the banyan is a kind of a fig tree. So the banyan. Okay. Before adjectives used as noun. There are many schemes that benefit the poor. Before names of oceans, seas, gulfs, rivers, canals, deserts. The Pacific Ocean, ranges, sports, teams, band, families, etc. With the nouns referring to something unique. The sun, the sea, the equator, the stars. While referring to hotels, cinemas, theatres and ships. With a noun being described by an adjective phrase or clause clarifying its identity. With the superlative adjectives and ordinal numbers. While naming holy books, newspaper, magazines, we are using the definite article the. And the places we are not using definite articles, they are with the plural nouns meaning whole class of someone's. For example, dogs are loyal creatures. With the plural nouns meaning all things or things in general. And with uncountable nouns with a general meaning, for example, cloth is made from cotton. With the names of countries starting with adjectives. For example, north, south, east, west. Okay. And for example, North Korea, West Germany, Upper Volta, Great Britain, New Zealand, etc. So in page number 28, there is one exercise for you. Fill in the blanks with articles wherever necessary. Just to go through each line and try to do it. Now we can see in page number 29 what is demonstrative adjectives. The words this, that, these, those are used as demonstrative adjectives when they precede a noun to indicate which specific person, place or thing is mentioned. This and these point out nearby person, place or thing denoted by nouns. For example, this dress is too big. Give me that dress. Okay, this and that are called demonstrative adjectives in English. And we can see what are the possessive adjectives in a sentence. Give me my pen. Take yours back. So give me my pen, my, showing a possession. My pen, take yours. Yours also showing the possession. So they are called possessive adjectives. And what is quantitative adjectives means? For example, I will give you an example. There is no sugar left in the jar. There is no sugar left in the jar. So no is a word showing quantitative adjective. And there are some words in English, some, any, enough, sufficient, all, whole, half. So etc. are quantitative adjectives in English. And you may know numeral adjectives. What are the numeral adjectives? The third group, for example, the third group consists of 5 boys only. The third group consists of 5 groups only. So the third, first, second, third, fourth. So they are the numeral adjectives. And distributive adjectives. The words each, every, either, neither, any, one, they are called distributive adjectives in English. For example, each child in the class was given an opportunity to speak on friendship. The last one is interrogative adjectives. The words what, which and whose are called interrogative adjectives when they modify nouns and are used in interrogative sentences. Interrogative adjectives are always followed by a noun. For example, which book are you reading? So interrogative, we have learned interrogative sentences. That means sentences comes as a question. Okay, they are the interrogative adjectives. So starting with what, which, whose, they are called interrogative. So there is one example in page number 30. Just try to do, and we will further discuss in the online classes. Okay, we will discuss the answers in the online classes. And thank you for listening.